courthouse. Construction was begun back in 1824. It was at this courthouse where they had the Dred Scott case and the Virginia Minor case. Dred Scott was a slave that sued his owner state, Missouri, for his freedom. And Virginia Minor was the one who sued for right to vote in the city of St. Louis. Both of these cases did go to the United States Supreme Court. Today, of course, have the headquarters for the Gateway Arch National Park and also a museum to the Old West. Now, the old court's now closed right now for renovation. It should reopen in the next 2 years. The next bridge down below us is called the Poplar Street Bridge, built back in 1967. It carries Interstate 64, 55, and 44. There's one bridge right ahead of us. Just to the left, you can see a scale. And that scale is so much cleansed. We have a powered bridge deck and service of water. For example, it said the water line is at 50-foot mark. If we had a 55-foot high vessel, there would be a chance of 5 minutes vessel back to the bridge with us. Now, during the flood of 1993, the water did get to about that 45-foot mark in that bridge pier. The next bridge down below us is called the Douglas MacArthur Bridge, built back in 1916. It cost about $16 million. This bridge was built with 2 decks, lower deck for rail traffic, upper deck on rail traffic. The automobile deck has been removed, but the lower rail deck is still in service. As you now look to your left and right, you'll see all the barges tied off to the bank on each side. This is what we call the fleet area in St. Louis. So all the barges stored for their next destination. Now this is what the river looks like for the next 10 miles south of us. It works just like a railroad switching yard. Throughout the day, they have small harbor towboats go through and check the fleets, make sure not break away or sinking. And just a little bit further down the river to your left, you'll see another power plant coming into view. It has 6 tall smokestacks on top of it. That is called the Cokie Power Plant. It is named after the city of Cokie, which is about a mile behind it. This power plant shut down back in the 1980s due to the Clean Air Act. Today it's now used for the grain and coal barges. Now move down river to your right beside the city of St. Louis. You'll see a series of red brick buildings. And on top of the brick buildings, you can see it looks like maybe 2 large smokestacks. Now south of those smokestacks, you'll see a large sign that spells out Budweiser. That is the Anheuser-Busch Brewery. You can tour that brewery 7 days a week from 9 o'clock in the morning to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Those tours are about 45 minutes long, and after each tour, they give you 3 samples of Anheuser-Busch products. And they also offer a tour of the Clydesdale's stables at the brewery. Now, I have taken that tour once before. The guy was kind of hard to hear. He was a little hoarse. Now look over to your right alongside Missouri Bank in front of those barges. You might be able to make out a rusted out structure sticking above the river. feature whale laying on its side. That is USS Inaugural, an old World War II minesweeper that sank in the harbor during the flood of 1993. This vessel did see service in World War II, the Battle of Okinawa, and also action in the Korean conflict. Back in the 1960s, it was taken out of service. Ports in the St. Louis area and opened as a walk-through sightseeing attraction. Now, during the flood of 93, it broke from up north, drifted down to this point where it sank. Now, they had tried these 2 inches race vessel. As you can see, both attempts had failed.